we just analyze about what is body and art, and this is for my analysis about the body and art. So this is recently I just to see this show. It's called the Infinite Working. Yeah, and about this show, it's like use a different kind of way just for working, but the show is to present about the body and clothes like this. And after I just saw the show, I got the idea from this body and from the body and art is this is the performance art. And yeah, so I got the keyword is like the all this is from the performance art, and I just got the deep study with the performance art. It's like what is performance art, and it's like for now the be more professional is talking about this. It's like this art is the way to appear directly to the public, and like the connection, like use the art, the connection, the art with the culture. And like just mentioned about the infinity working, this show is like to present the body and the clothes. So it's like everyone has a body, and the body is very unique, and the body also is like a theater with ourselves. We can use our body to represent something. And then I got this thinking, it's like the performance art is a free life of activity. It's like don't have any limit with the time, the place, and also it's like this is the artist use the body to connect, like to talking with the audience. And then it's like to break the traditional art. It's like to break the limit with the art and the life like this. And then for our group, we choose the tattoo to be our final presentation. It's because like the tattoo, I think the tattoo is one of, it's like really like the painting, but the tattoo, the paintings on the paper, but for the tattoo is like painting on your body. Yeah, it's like something very like the abstract painting, but but also it's like to represent about your feeling, express the feeling with your body, with your own body, like to make the painting to express this feeling. Yeah, and like this picture is one of the painting like on the paper to present the woman's body. And then about these two photo is from it's my photo. Yeah, it's the take picture, like use our body to make the shadow to take this picture. Like also it's like this, I think the take photo also is like the express feeling, like if you combine with the backgrounds, the clouds, the water, then you will see what this whole photo maybe is like. I want to present just like this moment is it's the leisure time for me. Yeah, for me it's like this. And then I think it's about Pim. I'm not sure Pim is here or not. This is he got a little bit about analyze about history of the tattoo. I think yeah.
So for right now, I think you have two topics. The first one is contemporary dance, and the second is tattoo. I think it's very hard to combine these two things as one present. I think you have to choose one, and if or maybe you can find the connection between the dance and the tattoo. I don't know, but back to the dance. I think the dance is very interesting, but you have to back deep down to the history of the dance, right? What is the
Yeah.
dance? What is the body and the dance start from? Like the ballet, you could back to the ballet, and then from the ballet, it could have like a dance as a dance with like mixing with the traditional and the modern one, and then we have like the new cultures, and then for the futures for today, maybe we can dance with avatar. we can dance with the VR technologies, with wearing glass, and then we can dance with the something that could be like today design. But
Oh,
you have to dig deep to history about the dance. But the dance is very interesting topic about the art as a body. Display to tell some story, to tell some the liberation, the freedom of the mind. That could be interesting. And
actually, for
but
our
mhm,
yeah, we
mhm,
first is also is thinking about the dance, this topic dance.
mhm,
Yeah, but after I talk with the Pim, like Pim
mhm,
is be more interesting with like tattoo.
tattoo. Mhm,
Yeah, he want to be more directly like tattoo on your on the body to express.
mm.
Yeah, so
I think like right now, back to the second topic, tattoo. I think the 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 content that you already researched is is very okay about history and about the topic, but I'm not sure that you can decide for today. You know what I mean, right? What is today's tattoo, right? You need to have a real tattoo or not, or you can change tattoo by visualize it. I don't know like what is the tattoo for today. That is challenge for you, like for the future tattoo, what it would be. But back to the history of tattoo, I think it's an interesting topic as well. Like in the
uh,
period of a time, as a primitive or as like the very stone age, we have a tattoo to represent our belief, right? To
yeah.
represent which which ethic that you are. But once we become a modern, this tattoo was discourse as a very dirty, very bad, very uncivilized people. So people from the modern have to don't have it. You know what I mean, right?
Mm.
Clean body, clean skin, and back to us modern. The tattoo was back, but used for not just an ethic, but used from represent your body, your personality, the graphic that that represent the thing that you like, represent the story of your life. And then in before 21st century, the graphic is very big, like full arm, full body. But right now, it's installation to your body, right? It's small things. And and for right now, very famous celebrity, they have a face tattoo. They have a face tattoo, which is so crazy. And what's next? What's next for the tattoo? That could be challenge as well. I think right now you have very interesting topic, but I don't know these two topics will combine as the main theme. To which way? I'm not sure.
Uh, because like we mentioned about like the future of the tattoo and like Pim just mentioned that like
Mm,
because with tattoo got different kinds of ink can got
mm,
a different effect of with the body.
uh-huh.
Yeah, so
Um, I don't want this how to say, like I don't want this report or this presentation is had to select like which team interest or which cluster interest. I think you have to find the compromise. You have to find the middle way, a middle ground to think like contemporary dance and tattoo. What is the relationship between, and then uh, make your own history. Like maybe
ah
the graphic and the movement. The graphic and the movement can be the key that you thinking of the future together and study about the history together, not divided for two topics, but try to find the common things together. I think tattoo interesting, contemporary dance is interesting, but the graphic and the dance maybe they can be the same thing.
oh got
I
it.
don't know. I don't know. You will find your own special topic from you, both of you, Tim and Pastor. But
Yeah.
nice job. I
Uh,
can't wait to see the design and also like don't forget that I will have to give you 3 scores. The first one is the how to say, like the topic, right? And the second one is the identity from history, and the last one is the design. So don't forget that you have to provide for 3 topics.
Oh yeah, so it's like don't limit on the tattoo and also can creative like combine with else, something else.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, got it. Ah,
Thank you.
thanks. Okay,
Any
thank
questions?
no.
Okay, so uh, I see you on next Monday for the
Um,
presentation.
yeah, okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Custer. Moving on to group number 2. Okay, group number 2 is um Cherry Yo-Yo Jessie, social and art. Cherry Yo-Yo
Yeah,
Jessie.
from our group, like interesting in the Beijing opera. I don't know you have heard about that and performance of the art in China.
Mm.
Like I just gather research about the faces in Beijing
Oh.
opera. Yeah, we are all interesting because I think we think they are all have some relationship about our social life.
Mm.
This one is from long history ago. So
Mm.
about the face paintings, like this is my research part, like the face painting in Beijing opera, like how they make up on their face. And I
Mm.
think for the face painting, totally is like um, use some colorful drawing to show their figures on their face, like the
Mm.
characteristic of their um, own way. Like,
Mm.
yeah, show the muscle, like use some color and line on their face to show the muscle, how the muscles moving. And for
Mm.
history of this, I think it's a long time ago. It is from the Qing dynasties in
Mm.
China,
Mhm.
um, past for many hundred years, yeah. And it's at
Mm.
first, I think that Beijing opera is for the emperor
Mm.
to show them the some showing in the oh, sorry,
Palace.
I forgot that word. In palace. But now they're going to like um to more close to the ordinary people, and
Mm.
like the features on this face is really interesting because it's um exactly um show us how they feel to us. Like first one, maybe you will feel like uh he's the
Angry.
right person.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, this is color. The first is a texture, second is color, like represent the different way in this face, colorful face
Mm.
painting. And like here's some classification of the face painting have the totally have the 8 type. This 8 type,
Okay.
first one, let me like short introduce like um the whole face, like a drawing on the whole face. Like whole face is um covered by the painting. And the second one is like have 3 parts on the head, like forehead part and 2 face side. This part like drawing on this way. And third one is from the center of our face, like the nose part, like
Mm.
um like a broken way to draw the um painting. And fourth part is like flower face, sorry. And maybe yeah, it's called flower face in Chinese, but um it's mean that have lots of color and colorful and lots of
Mm.
pattern on their face, so called it flower face, like flower balloon. Yeah. And five is this one. It's like on the right side of the face and the
Mm.
left side of the face is different. And sixth one is this one. It's like I call the white powder face. Actually, this white powder face is like some of the part of the head on the top use a lot of white and to show some characteristic of the performance. And the seventh one is like interest face. I think this one is only have the red and white color for this kind of performance because they want to show their bad characteristic like the actor's face. Yes, and the last one is like the small sunflower's face. It's very close to the flower face because there have a lot of pattern on it. And the next one is like the color of the face painting, like the have the in the color in red, like a red. Their characteristic is like royalty and various people. Like in Chinese, some fairy tales have this one. I think this one is a fairy tales. Like he's a very royalty person, and he has a wife which he really love. And yeah, and this one is a black one. The black one is like the sorry, something happened. Yeah, the black one is a selfless people. Like always this kind of people like for their country, like for their own space, like for the government. This one is for the government in past time. And for the white, and the white is represent the flighty and a stern figure. Like
Like the back, the black one is like Bao Jing Tian, right? Bao Bun Jin, Bao Jing Tian.
oh, which one?
You know Bao Jing
Red?
Tian?
Yeah, this one is about Qing Tian. This one.
Bao Jing Tian. Bao Jing Tian.
I know
this.
Yeah, has a moon on her. He had.
I think like you don't have to describe everything for me because it could be presentation, right?
Yeah, this one is about Qing Tian because he has a moon on the face, forehead, center of the forehead. Yeah. This one is a Cao Cao. Have you heard about that? It's Cao Cao. Yeah, Bao Qing Tian. And this one is represents Cao Cao because in Chinese history, like Cao Cao is very bad man for some part, some hand, like he's a bad man for the normal person in the and the purple one. The purple one is like a steadily figure.
I think.
Yeah.
I think that you don't have to describe everything for me right now because this is a part of your presentation. But you just we will discuss like what would you do, right? Right now you just present the history of the faces, like the paint faces. But what is next? Like what
actually for our group, like next step is like creating something like Beijing opera from their face painting and their clothing related to our real life now, because in China there are lots of the news about how to say that bad guy, like the man who is like the player, like playboy, lots of playboy in China now in this year. Like
womanizer.
Yeah, we were creating like the drama way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to show the like the social reality like this. I think we were design about that, like three group of people, like who is relating in this event, or some guys are watching this news like this. Yes, I think because the internet is very development very fast now, so something like social problem is become to happening on the network. Yeah.
I think this is so nice that you will design some character related to a womanizer, like a shitty guy, right?
Yeah,
Which is
Chitika.
related to today personality of this today social. But I think like the weak point of the presentation is I never know what is basic opera start from, like from very
Oh
old
yeah,
time,
yeah.
but how
Actually,
they develop to the present.
yeah, the
I don't know. Like
baking
when
up part. Actually,
I
I
think the
just present the
timeline is not so
painting
strong.
part.
Yeah,
I think baking
but it's
opera
just
is
like
like
only
um
the
yeah,
Mhm.
also from this time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but we know the start from very like very long time, but through the period of the time, like when it's like 18th century, 19th century, 20th century, they change for sure, right? Because the technologies of colors, the social was changed, the new character was come. Like this could present as well, like the timeline from the developing of Beijing opera, and then that you can get the score from topic number two. Right now, topic number one is so strong, and I can't wait to see topic number three, which is mean design, right? But
yeah.
topic number two about the timeline and the develop of the identities, I couldn't see it. You just tell me the story, which is like the traditional one. I couldn't see the developing through the time. I think this is a very like weak point of your presentation. But I would like you to think more, right? Right now, we are work from home. We have internet. We use the social media, and we don't have to paint our face anymore because we have the filter, like Instagram filters. You know what I mean? We don't have to
Yeah.
paint it. We just use a filter. So this um, Beijing opera could be a filter, and you want to play with the present, like present society, right? You can creating very bad guy uh, filters, and people can play it with the Instagram. Like, okay, you are a bad guy. This is the Beijing opera faces, which should represent womanizer. That could be a new thing for today design.
Yeah. Yeah. We need
Just
to.
think about that. Just think about that. I just throw some idea.
Hmm.
But you have a very big data right now. You have a lot of interesting topic right now, but don't forget to study about timeline. I would like to see the develop through the time, and
Yeah.
the design could be great. I think that could be more fun. Yeah, I would like to see myself in that phases as well.
Maybe next time I will show you the video about like from time to time like the developing. Maybe the video is the best way to show the development because it's a
Yeah, yeah.
performance on the yeah, dance floor. Yeah,
Mm,
like the stage.
right.
It's on
But
the
but
stage.
don't yeah. I think but don't research much. I think like you just research to see the character that change, the develop through the time. Not every year. I don't want to listen to the books. I want you. I want to listen from the analyzed data. Okay.
Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I
Oh,
think
thank
Beijing
you.
operas
I
are
think
related
any
to many.
questions or any suggestions?
Hmm? Pardon?
Cool. I think that could be good. Any questions?
No questions. Yeah, no questions.
If you have any questions, you can text to me. Okay. I think the internet of me and you is not so stable. But anyway, thank you. Group two. It's interesting topic.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Go to group three. Group number 3 is communication and art. Estelle, Zoe, and Cookie.
Yes, okay.
Community and art.
Yeah,
How
so
far you guys working?
do you see my screen?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, so for our group, like we are starting like to analyze from very beginning, like how human communicate, how people communicate. So we did this timeline and like we just analyze like start like we have language and people like they are face to face to communicate. But later on, like when the writing is invented and people start to like writing letters, like using some birds, you know, to transfer the letters. Later on, like it's time for like tether, like telegram and telephone. It's Taylor communication time. Yeah, it's quite huge and like I mean like strong feeling, like I mean the form. But later on, since like in 20th centuries we start to have internet, we start to like have network communication, like we have email, and then we have like cell phone from 1G to 5G right now. So yeah, we just try to analyze this because we think it's the overall trend, because right now like we are almost relying on our phones and computers to communicate with others, especially in this pandemic time. But yeah, I just saw other groups. So do we really need to like choose one specific topic and to analyze? Just a question.
Um. Okay. I think you have your groups already have a topic, but I think like you think the topic to decide, you have to decide a design. You know what I mean, right? You have to design a design. No, you have to design a communication.
Design and
For
communication.
right now, I think you have to describe. Yeah, right. This timeline is interesting for me, but it don't have any content or data. If you think follow to me, language is speaking, right? We
Mm-hmm,
face to face and speaking to each other. And
mm-hmm,
then if you don't speak the same language, we could not understand it, right?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then this is like we go with the same language and we have to set an English, which is we are talking right now as the
Yep.
main language to communication.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And for writing as well, right? We have to writing as an English capital. Mhm. And
Yep.
telegraph as well, we have to type as an English thing. Okay. And telephone is we can change from texting to voice,
Uh-huh.
right? That
Yep.
means, right, writing letters, telegraph, we don't have to go to meet face to face, but we
Yes.
can connect with this text. You
Mm-hmm.
have to describe like how two people communicate in each of technology, right? Telephone, you are distant, so you can call, but it's wide connection. But once you have an email, you have internet to connect, but it's texting and attaching file, attaching pictures. So you can attach more than just text, but picture back to a cellular or cell phone. You can go any places, but you can direct from voice and texting from short message. For right now, you have FaceTime, we have Zoom. You see me, I see you.
Yeah.
We texting, we see each other. But what's next?
Uh,
What's next?
I got what you mean. Like the
That is the design. You design a communication. Mhm,
yeah. That's the last topic, right?
mhm.
We have to design new
Yeah,
communication in art. Yes. Okay.
yeah,
So you know, like
yeah.
right now we
But
are
you,
doing
yeah,
is okay. right? If we follow this topic.
I think the topic is fine, but you have to analyze each of the design in the period of the time, so you will understand what we are right now. Right now, we cannot negotiate with the language. True, right?
Mhm.
Even I speak Thai, you cannot understand. But maybe in the future, you can speak freely in your own language, and the system will change to very proper language. So you understand. I can see sometimes you open the auto translation through the Zoom. That we becoming to find something that beyond the language. And as well, it could be beyond just only the virtual. Maybe you can see me as a hologram.
Mm.
You can see me like the full body of me. You can see me like how depth of me, how similar I am right now.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
could be in the future,
Yes.
right?
Uh-huh.
But you have to describe each of technology. What is the good? What is the weak point? Yes, and you can see like okay, the difference of the social was changed. And one thing, not just making the better quality, you have to understand the social,
Mm.
right? But
Yeah.
right now, in the E generation, they have changed. Gen B and Gen C and Gen X, they like to meet in the person because the technology, just like telephone, cell phone, or talking just only business.
Mm.
For Generation Y or Generation C, they have internet, so they would like to meet person, just only the social life, not everything. But the new generation, like Generation Alpha or your generation, you work, you play, you're talking a business, you entertainment in the same screen.
Mm. Yeah.
What next, right? Metaverse, what it would be? That is the design. You design communication, not design a phone.
Yep. Yep. We understand that. Yeah, communication. We also think like we can
Mhm.
thinking like a design like using in like pandemic time, like this time, we cannot go out, but we have
Mm.
like we have a chance to
Yeah.
getting more closer communication with people with this society.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. If you can see through the timeline, right? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
we use for business first. We use for talking business, talking agenda. But once we use for entertainment after cell phone three generations, right? We can we have Facebook, we have social media. The phone changed to be an entertainment, right? And right now, the phone not used for entertainment. We use for education.
Yeah.
We learning through this device, guys. And what next, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay.
I think your topic number two is very strong, but I need you to describe more and try to describe what is the identity through the period of time. Maybe you can find the character of social through the communication and art.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's it, right?
Okay. Estelle, do you have any question?
That's all.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah. Any questions?
No,
Any questions?
no questions.
No question.
No. Okay. Well,
Okay.
okay. I heard you say yes, or maybe you have something, but no, that's fine. Okay. I couldn't wait for the design as well. But don't forget, we have three topics. The first one is describe the relation between communication and art. The second one,
Uh-huh.
timeline, which is you already sketched it, but I think you have to describe more. And the third one is design. You
Okay.
design communication, not design a phone. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
couldn't wait for three groups. So see you guys on Monday. See you guys on Monday, and I have to evaluate you guys as a score. So be prepared, and good luck. See you guys next week.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. See
Thank
you.
you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Have a good
Merry
day.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Okay.